in your head right now, you're like, what the hell is this guy doing touching my hair? It's pretty good. That I just finished my apprenticeship and I'm doing this. I'm a bit nervous. So today with Olivia's hair, we're going to put in a light wave. The Hero product is actually not necessarily a product with hold. It's going to be Thermo Protect. It's a spray. This one over here. The way that it works is it is a normal thermal protect. It stops the hair getting too hot and getting damaged from hot tools or blow drying. The really lovely thing that Davroe has done in its formulation is it's put a slight texture in it. If I'm on set or I'm in the salon and I'm putting a wave or a curl in a model's hair, I'll use a little bit of a hairspray to give it a bit more hold. But that also turns it a little bit gluggy, or it might crisp a little bit. This has enough texture, not as much texture as a salt spray or the Murray River salt spray, but just enough to give it a bit of hold and a bit of oomph for styling. Then I'm gonna go through and use a little bit of the argan oil. Not too much and not all the way through the hair, because Liv's hair is quite fine, so more so for the ends. But then after all that, I'm going to go through and finish with a bit of the dry shampoo, Revive. This dry shampoo is pretty amazing. It's gone back to basics. It's the old school dry shampoos. It's got texture in it. It's not a soft dry shampoo that's just going to smell nice and that's it. It's going to get rid of the hair that's oily. It's also going to put a bit of texture in your hair, so it's going to revive it. That's why it's called Revive. The end. Good day. Liv's got some natural kind of rough texture on the ends, and I'm going to kind of work with that because I want a little bit of volume in there, a bit of mess, but still nothing too gritty, because it is beautiful and it is long and we want to keep it looking clean. So I'm going to start by sectioning it. In each section I'm going to spray a little bit of the Thermo Protect. And then I'm going to dry it in so it doesn't sizzle when we use a hot tool. I'm spraying a little bit of Thermo Protect on her roots just to give it a little bit of oomph that we're missing at the moment. It's not there for hold, but it'll just give it a little more than nothing. And we're done. This bit's going to take a while. Do you care? What about me? Why does no one ask me? Now I'm also leaving the ends out a little bit because I don't want it to be too neat, because we are working with Olivia's natural texture. Should we start? Okay, so now that I've finished working with the tong, normally I would go through and rough it up, but I'm gonna put some argan oil treatment in there first, just to hold it together a little bit and make it a little bit easier for me to run my hands through. I'm only using 2 pumps, even though Olivia has a lot of hair. Again, the argan oil is quite rich. It's not heavy, but it is really moisturising it, and I don't want to moisturise the hair too much. So it's starting on the ends and working up to the mid-lengths, not going to the roots. And now the argan oil's put it together and held it a little bit tighter, which we are then going to remedy by putting some Revive in there. Dry shampoo. Also can be used as a texturizer, which is what we're going to be doing now. So I'm going to go through section by section on the roots and then mid-lengths and possibly the ends, giving it a healthy spray. It's important to do short bursts just so the product doesn't build up on one certain area. It's spread through evenly. Now I'm going to go through with my blow dryer and rough it up a bit. Revive from an editorial perspective is quite good because I can spray it in the hair and maybe get a little bit of wind in there and kind of accentuate that texture that I put in. Throwing it from one side to the other really helps when you've got a little bit of texture in there.